a lot of you guys don't know that a few years ago, Coach Steve and I had coached a youth football team that was one of those leagues that was no weight limit, and just trying to reflect on what happened with us too, talking about the Commandos since our game was canceled, and I still can't get over the fact that this team didn't show up today. But we had a similar situation about 6 years ago when we were coaching first year with this team. It was called the Kingdom Panthers at the time, and kind of embarrassed, very embarrassed, not kind of, because I remember just standing there as a coach, and Coach Steve knows as well too that we had basically had these kids ready to warmed up and everything too, and here their parents are out here, and this team never showed up. So yes, it was very embarrassing. The fact this team didn't show up. On top of that, you had these kids' family members out here as well to watch them play, and never showed up. Now I don't know the financial situation behind all that too that he had to go through, or what the organization had to go through as well. But I know just for what happened today, guys, it just I know a lot of you guys want to play, but let's just break it all down too. I know the coach has mentioned it many times, but just to give you a little bit of perspective, I don't know everything. You gotta think of it. We always talk about we gotta pay for the refs. Okay, that's one. We gotta pay for the field too. That's two. On top of this too, this is something I found out from Coach John as well. And I know Coach Steve has mentioned it many times as well. Having to pay the guys to line the field up, and I think there's a couple other things as well. So I'm just giving you just three examples too of what had to go through financially that came out of pocket that, to be honest with you, they can't get back. That's the reason why I know a couple, some guys, and I know some of the other guys to say as far as $10 too. I know I was one of them as well. I said, Steve, hold on to the money. I can care less because just to get that situation out of the way as well. So I know some of you young guys again were upset, but at the same time, that's just money that's lost point blank. So yeah, and obviously it's a terrible business because how in the world you're going to tell one team you're coming down like literally the week of, couple days coming down, and you just don't show up at all, which is really outrageous. That's like if you're going to that's like you going to a wedding. You're having a wedding, and I'm your best man. I'm telling you the whole week, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. And literally like 2 days before, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. With this time, yada yada, I don't show up at all. You know. So I mean, come on now, let's be real. It's absolutely terrible business on them. And on top of that too, is find out other stuff too that the coaches had to look through as far as, for example, the uniform, the jerseys too. How much was spent for that? So yeah, a lot of stuff financially, guys. That and I don't think you guys really understand too, but that's the reason why the coaches are acting the way they are at certain times. I know it's like some of you do understand, but at the same time you don't. So I'm just being straight up with you as well, just like the Coach Stevens has been with us all season as well. So again, I understand too, and I'm just as embarrassed myself of what happened earlier today. But hey, okay, another little adversity to go through, because now here's the next big thing, guys. We had a bye week last week, didn't play this week, so let's keep strong mentally to get ready for this game next week, because we'll be down there in Ocala as well. So let's get geared up for that as well too. So even though with all these situations too, financially, this is the reason why I keep on putting my links to my own businesses too down at the bottom, so you see what I'm talking about. But again, this is something that I know personally I didn't want to have to deal with for the team, so I wanted to help in my own way as well. But like I said, that's you guys are looking at it in your own time. At the same time, going back to what I was saying earlier, let's just keep our mind focused on what we got to get ready for, geared up for the season, because we got bigger things planned. This worrying about one game being canceled. So just bounce back mentally. We're healed, extra week of the rest. See it that way. You got to see the positive in this. So let's just get ready to rock and roll come next week. So that being said, talk to you guys later.